later. Chase is nearly done. But, yeah, I don't know. It definitely hasn't helped because, like, as an adult, it's more so the ability to comprehend how letters together sound out a word. That's the biggest thing I've had an effect from, is like if, for instance, like Sarah was a really, really common name in a lot of the schools I went to, right? And there was two different ways to really say it. It's Sarah or Sarah, right? And it depends on what the person's name, their kid and stuff, but it's spelt the same way, I think. And so like when I would come across something like that, I would struggle because I'm like, I don't know how this is supposed to be sounded out to spell it. Even though it's like, what, Sarah or something like that. Sarah. Like, yeah, I'd come across stuff like that and I can hear the word, but I don't always know how to put it into letters. And then flip side, when I see something in letters, like somebody's name, I don't always know how to sound it out because I don't know how the letters interact with each other as a sound. Like, for instance, you know how you learn like your sounds that go together, like SH is sh, like sh kind of noise kind of thing. And then, you know, other letters go together like that. I didn't learn that until year 5. So, like, a lot of kids kind of get that with the basics, like when they're much younger and stuff. Like, I had to do so many, like, workbooks and stuff like that where I had to kind of, like, read out words. I had to write letters and words in combinations over and over and over again. To learn words, I had to, like, write them, read them out, sound them out, and then like spell them out and stuff like that. That's kind of like how I did that, which I'm sure is like how a lot of kids do learn that. But the amount of every single day work that I put in for that is a lot more than like probably the average kid, because it was every single day. I need you guys to split. I know Mega Scarab can't go home. Give me Tonlo. Give me a horse. I want to take the dead animals home because they've got fresh meat on them. I don't need much in the way of food for this. You guys can take the berries. That's more than enough food. I will send out another caravan for this. Mickey Dicky. I want this one person to come home and the rest, they can go in there. And this sort, they can send a caravan out. It looks like I'm going to have a couple of amounts of people coming and going. Also, I need somebody that can do a doctoring. Kimmy's up the top. Hold on. Saw Kimmy earlier. I mean, a lot of these people can do stuff too, but there she is. Hold on, where'd you go? Kimmy, I need a doctor out there. Now, I accidentally took the wrong kangaroo. The other kangaroo can do wood cutting. I need somebody to go do wood cutting. Fuck knows where the other kangaroo is. She's in here somewhere. I will just take any random person. There she is. They've both got the same name. They're both kangaroo gatherer. That's why I can't fucking tell who's who. You have plants. Yes, I want plants. Cool. All right, now I'm going to just saddle them up with like a shit ton of animals. Because it looks like we're going to have more than the gold lump and more than the plasteel lump out at a time. Honestly. I kind of would like to take... What's it to 2,000? Not chipper. I want about... There we go. 2,000. I... Actually, hold up. Drop you 2. You do like 80. I want to take 2 extra people for this. Rat's in hospital at the moment. Jet could go. Jet's not one of the originals. Mal is one of my gunners. Mal doesn't have a gun on them. Nor does Lola. Nor does the other Mal. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to get some guns on people because those 3 people are like really good shots and I don't want them not to have shit on them. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab a couple more miners because apparently like 5 miners is not enough to like fly around these things. Not carver, not collector. Logger, armadillo, I'm pretty sure you could do mining too. Mo doesn't. No. The other Mal does. I want you here because I'm expecting to get attacked. Abba can fight too. I want you to stay here. Seal can fight. Okay, maybe I don't have that many. I do have people that can do mining. They're just fucking everywhere in here. Roxo, there we go. Okay, we've got 2 spare miners. They're not the same quality of weight that we want, but this is perfectly fine. You're not taking glitter world medicine. You're out of your mind. Simple meals, pemmican. Honey, you need like about 100 pemmican. And 11 days should be enough. Between the 2 groups, that should be enough food. So let's get them out there. That's going to get us a caravan to have the extra weight limit. And that will also give us a couple of extra people that we can throw back and forth between the colony and the mining operation to try to get, the animals back and shit. Now, I've got like 3 Mals in my base and only one of them has a gun on them, which I noticed when I was doing that. So we need to fix that up. I'm gonna have a look around and see if I can find some. Yeah, I don't know. Look, the learning stuff isn't like on a day-to-day, apart from streaming where I butcher people's names and I feel really terrible about that. Because I do genuinely feel really bad when somebody comes in and I just don't have the capacity to be able to pronounce their name because I have no clue how to and stuff. Like, I genuinely do feel bad about that. It's an awful feeling because, like, I know personally, like, people just butchering my name and I'm just like, you know, it's a simple name and it's not that hard, and other people don't have the shit start of education that I do, kind of thing. So I know what it's like on the flip side, basically. Who is down? Alban. Beaver, come back here. I know you just smacked them upside the head. But aside from that, like, I don't get too much issues with it. Like, I'm not like doing any kind of like legal documentation. I'm not doing any kind of like forms or anything like that. Down for some sweets right now. You down bad for the fucking cake, are you? I have to fucking show you a video. It's sorry. That came way out of left field. It just reminded me so bad of I was watching a video of this guy who was in line at some store in America, and he had the perfect like level of just perverse creepy mustache that just looks so good on him. And he's just like standing in line and he's like, this guy in front of me is caked up so bad as if I don't have a sweet tooth and gonna take a bite and stuff. And this guy a couple ahead of him in line, this like ginger dude has like it's not like a fat ass, it's a thick ass. It's a thick ass and some meaty thighs, and everything was shaped right on those pants. And I'm just like, I love how perverse this guy is and how like dodgy he's looking, but I also love, like, you know, the compliment to the bum kind of thing. And that's just what I thought of when you're like, I'm down for some sweets right now. And I'm like, you down bad for that carrot cake, huh? Sorry. I gotta calm the fuck down. But yeah, that's what essentially just like slapped me back up in the face as soon as I like thought of that. We got gold out there too. But before I do that, while it's briefly paused, I'm just gonna see if I can find the third Mal, because I'm pretty sure he's here. Shadow's probably like extra levels of like, what the fuck, because you're also a ginger, aren't you? Because yeah, so I can't remember what the specific term is, but generally speaking, when you know how you get like white chocolate and terms like that type stuff, right? Like, apparently, like a caked out ginger is like a red velvet or a carrot cake. So now you know. If somebody calls you a carrot cake or they call you a red velvet or something like that, you know somebody's being a little perv. So yeah, I couldn't help it. I think it just like snapped to my mind because like I also know you're ginger. So it had that extra effect. You good, Andre? You good? I'm just complimenting my community. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've learned some really interesting things for like the week that I spent not being able to like do anything and scrolling the internet. I learned some really damn interesting things. The feed that TikTok decided to give me that week was very entertaining. For once. Usually it's really bad. But yeah, I've learnt some things recently. I don't know. This is why we don't go on the internet, people. People like learn shit. God forbid. That's so funny though. Well, they call me Strawberry Gold now, but in places no one can see the true hides. No. That's so bad. That's so bad. You need a sin bin. You need to like, if you have a bathtub, go sit in it. That's your like fucking bad corner now. I felt like physical pain in my jaw from speaking that sentence. Like, go sit in the bathtub if you have one. If you don't have one, I don't fucking know. Go sit on top of your washing machine with the lid open or something. It's the same thing. It's like a wet hole. You'd be right. Oh man. Anyway. I can't even keep a straight face for that one. I can't even see right now. Ah, fuck. Hey, Mom. I don't know how much you just heard, but welcome in. Oh, man. What a fucking time to join. There is a moon rising at the moment, too, so we'll just blame that. Fucking hell. I have such fucking painful tears in my eyes from that. My face is so hot red. Hold on. Let me get a mirror. Am I actually really red? I'm so red. Oh my god. Oh man. Hold on. I'm like this level red. There we go. Fucking hell. I don't need the heater on anymore, thank you, Shadow. I'm good. That's terrible. It's a strawberry gold. Jesus Christ. We'll have to get creative with a new one for fucking gingers going gold. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, what are you up to, Mup? What are you doing? You walked in at a real fucking interesting time. Poor Andre's probably been scarred for life. I assume some people have I actually know some people have learnt some things tonight. That's not a question. Some people have been learning some shit tonight. Oh boy, I forgot to tell you the time my washing machine was broken. I had to break into it with a shoelace. I want to know how the fuck you got in with a shoelace. I'm guessing that you got it behind like the edge of the door and pried it. But like the washing machines and stuff that like I've seen these days are like they kind of like marry up the edges. I'm also thinking of like a top loader kind of washing machine type thing. So yeah, I don't know. Is it what does strawberry gold refer to? The inexpressible color of my hair, of course. Yeah, Shadow's like a golden ginger kind of thing. So not so much like reddishy, but going like gold colored sort of thing. So yeah. The funny thing is, you know, we were talking so much about fucking hair color last night in Diablo as well. I have like an hour of hair content conversation just last night alone. Irrelevant to Shadow, obviously, but yeah. I find the topic very interesting this week. I love how Mega Scarab was like, I'm just gonna go mine. I have a major infection in my leg. Mega Scarab might die, honestly. It could happen. I also don't really see much. Oh no, there's boomalopes. I was going to say, I don't see much in the way of like living creatures out here, but we'll see. I was confused. for if it was innuendo or something. Look, all I can say is, Tarantula, if you didn't, like, catch my response to it, mine was in the gutter. My response to it was 100% in the gutter. Like, there's been a lot of that tonight. There's been, like, a lot of, like, things that could be said that are just really fucking questionable. Like, you know, like with Viking earlier. Like, just, I don't know, shoving my finger in his fur and stuff like that. Like, it's harmless shit, but it's very questionable, you know? Yeah. It's been one of those weird ones. It happens every so often. Usually the more tired I am, the more delirious I am, and therefore the weirder shit gets. That's usually what happens. But, like, I did get sleep earlier. I'm still tired. Like, I got rest, so my body finally rested, but, like, I am tired. It's like a perpetual fatigue. I can't kind of, like, lift at the moment. High-level shenanigans, basically. Yeah. Look, there hasn't been this kind of shenanigans for a while. Like, there was probably a time where, like, a good number of my streams would have some kind of offhand comment randomly throughout the night. It used to happen the most with 7 Days to Die, actually. I'd be mining for, like, ages. I'd just be sat in a hole fucking mining, and I'd say something completely off-kilt, like, just randomly out of the blue in amongst whatever the fuck I was saying. And then out of nowhere, I just have, like, I don't know, people appear in chat like, the hell? And I'm like, oh, I thought I was just gasbagging to myself, mindlessly chattering while I was mining. And then, like, I'd said something that accidentally unlurked a bunch of people. And I'm like, oops, you know. Is it people joke my hair changed colour because I stole a soul from somebody along the way? That sounds about right. That sounds right. I mean, if you've now got, like, the hair colour, the depth of soul and stuff, I don't know, maybe you've... I was going to say, not so much, like, have to steal one, but maybe you, like, I don't know, create one. I don't know. I don't usually, like, rag on people that are, like, gingers and stuff like that about, like, the soullessness sort of thing. Like, I see it as, like, pretty harsh, generally speaking. But, like, I also have, like, relatives that have got, like, the reddishy tinge hair and stuff like that. I was saying this yesterday, that while my hair is brown, I do have, like, red and black in it. And so, like, if I'm inside a lot, my hair gets dark. It goes, like, a darker brown, sort of reddishy tinge kind of thing, but it's not red. But then if I was to go and stay out in the sun and stuff a lot, it would go a really light brown and stuff. But if I was just to hold up a strand in the sunlight, I can see, like, reds and blondes and blacks and stuff in a strand of hair. It's got all the different shades and shit in it. But I do have, like, a couple of cousins that are more on, like, the reddishy brown side of ginger kind of thing. I don't really count them as ginger. I just consider them to be redheads kind of thing. So, yeah. I know, they're also still rocking the mustaches too, so I don't know. I think I joked that, like, I don't know, Shadow reminds me very much of, like, my relatives in general. You, gingery bastard. Sorry. I had to say it. I had to just throw that down. Any chance I get a chance to, like, fucking rag on Shadow, sure, let's go. Nah, it's all good. We're finished mining here, so we might as well go. I find it funny. Okay, Shadow. So this has happened at least 3 times, so it's unusual that it's happened more than once, but, like, I know that it's, like, a genuine playful joke, but I always sound like I'm really, like, being harsh on you, and then you come back with, like a heart or something, and I'm like, it's very, mistressy from my perspective. This is, like, it's happened more than once. I'm just gonna say that because, like, I've noticed it a couple of times. I'm like, your heart timing for these things is, like, I don't know. Shadow's just like, way to call a person out. Jesus, don't need to be like that. It's like, I don't know. You're fine. that what my new achievement's supposed to be called? No. You got, what'd you get before? It was, technically correct is your achievement. That's it. Yeah, Shadow's got the technically correct achievement here. Like, I should just keep a log of who's got those. Because we've got Chaos Senpai for Triantha, and we've got Streamwolf for Viken, and then you've got technically correct. So they're all like basically official titles that I refer to you guys as. Imagine that. It's like, you know, Shadow just pops up in chat one day out of the blue. It's been a while, and I'm like, oh, hey, this is Shadow. He's my mod. He's technically correct. Like, nobody's going to know the context of that. Everybody's just going to be like, okay. It's the same thing with, like, when I introduced Triantha or Blessed, and it's like, he's not Chaos Senpai. Nobody knows what the fuck that is until he does something, and then everybody knows what the fuck that is. What are you doing, Sasha? You're sweaty. Are you part of the... You're not part of the caravan, it's fine. I also missed your message before, Mup. I see you got home. Just got home and stuff. So, I take it you just got home from work and probably, like, sorting out some food and stuff like that. That sounds pretty good. So, it'd be glorious. Look, there's a clip on YouTube where I'm also talking about your technically correctness as well. It's pretty funny. The worst part is, like, the clips and stuff, I don't have too many that are, like, woefully out of context, but some of them, I guess you do sort of just need that little bit of context for it. But yeah, I don't have anything that's too wild. As long as, like, nothing from tonight's been clipped, I don't have anything too wild. The wildest thing we've got so far in my pool of clips in total is literally the coffin of Annie and Lele, where we were, like, fingering Mum. That's it. That's the only thing I've really got that's, like, actually really bad. Everybody's just like, excuse me? Nah, it's exactly what it sounds like. There's a reason why that game is, like, 18 plus. But, yeah. Anyway. I will probably play more of that at some point. Poor Shadow's just, like, seen most of this. I kind of want them to do deconstruction stuff, but I don't actually think I've got anybody here that can do the deconstruction. You can do construction, but you're hunting. I sort of want to take the steel with me. Can I get you to work on these walls? I'll see if we've got anybody else that can maybe work on them too. I want the steel. It's free steel. It's literally free real estate. Who else is here? You have a 6. Actually, we've got a couple of 6s in here. So it might be good. Yeah, everybody's kind of a 6 in... yeah, when you're done doing that, mate. Honestly, a dull night in RimWorld is never a dull night. Seriously. Like, it's been pretty kind of, like, calm for a while. Like I said, we've got attacked by, like, 33 bears. We've got multiple infestations happen and stuff like that. Like, the biggest raid recently has 145 people, but that was, like, that was nothing. That was really, literally nothing, because, like, we got rid of it so quickly. But, I'm also concerned that the game's gonna give me a mech raid I can't deal with, like the Inferno Cannon one. If you guys recall the Inferno Cannon situation that set, like, over half the base on fire, I don't want another one of those. I think we also got attacked by elephants too, now that I think about it. Is this slate? No, it's steel. Yeah, no, we also got attacked by elephants, I'm pretty sure. We've had, like, a lot of manhunter packs, which for me doesn't matter. It's just meat for the colony, so I don't really care. But yeah, I don't really want to deal with mechs, but they do bring in a lot of steel. Not that I really need steel. I have 9,500 steel, but we are dwindling a little bit on steel. So I'm not saying I want to raid, but a little like side of the raid would be very appreciated. Be very useful. Plus, we are like bringing up. Oh, it was uranium. I thought that was steel. Okay, it wasn't as exciting. Also, I got something else popped up before. It's a gold chunk. Are you guys going to? Oh no, they're at that. It's fine. This one's bringing back the meat. That's right. And I have a caravan that's prepping to go for that. Although it might be psychotically wandering. Nope, they're just getting medicine. Oh. No, we're pretty good. Apart from the fact that like much of my colony is dealing with heat stroke, which makes very little sense because I've air conditioned the fuck out of all the hallways. It should be a lot colder than this. Okay. Tell you what. I'm gonna grab Wolf. Grab all the air conditioners there. Make it down by another 5. I don't know how unless it's got that one. Nope, that one's been taken down. I'm trying not... Oh, it's grabbed the... I'm gonna have to adjust the prison ones in a moment. So, what I did is I accidentally grabbed these. I was wondering why it said I grabbed 5. I don't want these to be that cold because this will be cold. Let's bring you guys back up to 15. There we go. Okay, so the prison should be about 15 degrees and all the bedroom hallways should be 1 degrees, which it will be interesting to see how the plants in the hydroponics grow, if they grow at all, because it might cripple that production, which is fine. I have rice outside. I don't care if it's growing in the hydroponics for like 1 season in summer. Doesn't matter, as long as my people aren't sweating in their beds. It's fine. Also, where did... Oh, there she is, the silverware. Okay, so silverware did come back to her bed. So for anybody that missed it, silverware has like 7... No, sorry. She has 9 lovers and a husband. 2 of her lovers are dead. She keeps finding new partners and wanting to move into their beds. They keep making her sleep with her husband. And that's been fine. That's been working just fine. But I keep coming back to make sure that they're like still here. And also the people that want their special beds and their special bedrooms and stuff like that have also got them. Like Armadillo, I don't think is greedy for an impressive bedroom. So I don't know why he's got that one. Should be humans. Hold on. One of the ones up here is Farrell's. Yeah, Farrell's. Humans. Nope, humans got her bedroom. I wonder if Armadillo actually is greedy for an impressive bedroom. I know Grasshopper is. I don't know where Grasshopper's bedroom is. I think it's up the top. Now, Armadillo is part of this caravan. That's why I figure I can find him faster this way. There you are. Are you... No. You're just jealous and creepy breathing. A less impressive bedroom than someone else. Oh, yeah, no, you actually do care. She gets a mood loss if any of the colonists has a more impressive bedroom. Well, honey, we have like 3 people that are jealous and greedy for impressive bedrooms. So you're going to have one that's about equal to the other couple of people that have got impressive bedrooms. It's interesting because apparently having multiples of those, there's no way to actually solve their problem entirely unless they all happen to have the one barracks bedroom that's ultimately impressive. So, yeah. Can't do that. So, Alban, how are you doing? Food poisoning. That doesn't surprise me. We did make a lot of bear meat stuff from the, the attack bears. Yeah. I believe they give you food poisoning, but they are also meat, and only a couple of colonists going down, but being fed. I don't really care. It's fine. Everything else looks like it's doing pretty good. The kitchen's mostly clean. Storage is kind of ish clean. Stained forfeits on it in the storeroom, mate. And then, yeah, we're getting big ass statues out here. I still don't have a third TV, working on it. Greedy's not that bad. It's Jealous that's the worst. Jealous has to have the only best in the colony. Well, Armadillo's got Jealous. Barrel, I'm pretty sure, has, yeah, Greedy. And I don't know where Human currently is. I saw her before. I thought she was near the kitchens. I think she has got Greedy as well. But Stone's also got Greedy as well. He's got Greedy for Impressive Bedroom. He's got stuff too. Yeah, I don't know where Human is. She must be either on her way to her bed or... She's not out, is she? I don't think you're out here, are you? No. Tonlo, no. Okay, she's in base somewhere. I just can't see her yet. She's hiding in plain sight like they do. My guess would be that she'd be cooking, but I don't think she cooks. There she is. What is your thing? Greedy. Well, if it's just a matter of Greedy versus Jealous... Hold on a second. I had another statue. I can't see for shit. Hold on. There's one. The blue light at night does not help me in that room, honestly. Now, Armadillo's bed is here. Mate. I'm going to have to get rid of some shit in your room. Okay, so he's going to have... a good sculpture, three good sculptures. I don't know what the one coming in is. We haven't made the sheep wool bed, but it could be made excellent. He has an excellent bed, but just a good sleep animal box thing. Hold on, let's go up to Human's bed. She has good, excellent, and she's got excellent statues. That's probably where the beef is. I also don't know if I have more than one Jealous colonist. I feel like I've got two in here. Usually I don't pay too much attention to when they're like Greedy for Impressive Bedroom or Jealous and stuff because they normally just do tantrums or pigging out. I don't really have them do anything like worse than that.